Welcome to this Clavister how-to video, in which we will install and use NetEye to protect your web traffic. So this is where it all begins. myclavister.com, you have a few new sections there, NetEye for example, with details about your NetEye instance, your license, what kind of traffic it can help you protect, certificate, in-center instance, should you have one, and how to configure a secure VPN tunnel to your NetEye instance. Let's have a look at our in-center instance this time. Let's assume we have one. So you will find the same kind of information there, where to reach it, user credentials, where to send your logs to, and how to configure a secure tunnel to your in-center instance. So let's sign into a firewall. Here I'm running one of the latest versions of COS Core at the time of this video. Let's check on our license, see if everything is up to spec there. Seems to be. In-center supported, and the rest is just following the recipe that has been provided. We need an FQDN address pointing to where our instance is located. It will look something different. We need a pre-shared key to help establish the tunnel. Let's choose hexadecimal key, copy the value from myclavister.com. We now have everything we need to configure a tunnel. Let's say LAN to LAN VPN simplified. As indicated in the recipe, we disable static addition of routes. The idea is to only route the traffic we want. So let's create an additional routing table with two routes in it. One to route traffic through the tunnel, another one for our LAN interface. Next, we'll create a policy-based routing rule that will use this secondary table for outgoing traffic and return traffic. Source is LAN, destination is any, all nets. For service I use both HTTP and HTTPS. Let's turn to our IP rules. You may have something similar, a browsing rule or policy, allowing your LAN users to browse. The only thing I'm doing here is using my VPN tunnel as a destination. My HTTP and HTTPS traffic will exit through this VPN tunnel, and I'm removing NAT as well. There. Before you save, just make sure that you have at least one DNS profile. There's a default one that you can use in a DNS policy. Just activate the profile, use it. You will be able to use FQDN objects. Let's save this and check on our tunnels. So what we can see here is that our in-center tunnel is active, but our NetEye tunnel isn't. Let's try out this command, ike-connect, followed by the name of your interface. Press enter, and let's check it out now. There, it seems to be active. So let's test it. Let's see if we have traffic. And what we get here instead is a warning page from Firefox that informs us that something or somebody is trying to force in a certificate that they don't know about. There are a few possible causes stated, and if you click Advanced, you can actually check the certificate and see what it's about. Let's do that. You can see clavister.com, NetEye, well, seems legit. So at this point, every time you will try and reach an HTTPS website, this page will display and the user will be able to accept the risk, add an exception, and use the certificate to browse this website. What is preferable and less confusing for regular users is to simply load this certificate on the browser. So in Firefox, for example, if you want to do this, just go to the options, privacy and security, view certificates. There you have the full list of certificates that are trusted, and you can import any certificate at all. Your NetEye certificate you can download from myclavister. Let's imagine I've done that. I'll just load it. Don't forget to check the option Trust this CA to identify websites. There, Clavister is now a trusted authority. Let's test it now. Browse to any HTTPS page. If you turn your attention to this box here, you will see a nice green padlock indicating that this connection is secure. And if you dig a little, you'll see that this is verified by Clavister. Our traffic seems to be routed to and from our NetEye instance. Let us now test if it is secure. Let's do a quick test, try out a few test files. What you should get is a banner stating that this file is a virus and has been stopped. To see it in action for the administrator, let's go to InCenter. You have the overview, and you have, of course, the Analyze menu and a dedicated NetEye menu with an overview of its own. Let's pick the latest hour, 1 minute refresh. Here you can see the type of traffic that has been scanned. If I click on HTTPS, I will create a custom filter. I will filter only traffic that is HTTPS. Here, some of the data and a time chart that allows me to see when this traffic peaked. A view of the threats that have been detected. What are the destinations these threats are coming from, and also the main culprit there, the IP we used to browse. You have a sandbox here that will tell you if the download of suspicious files has been interrupted and the files safely detonated. And then you have the log section in which you can see the results of your filter. So there it is. We have NetEye up and running, and we can use InCenter to monitor suspicious activity. And the rest is up to you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.